Guys, look at these blossoms. I mean, have you ever seen a faux floral look this real? I think that you guys are going to freak. This one is from Well, hello and welcome back to the House of Valentina. Today, I cannot wait to share with you my favorite ways that are quick, easy, and budget-friendly to update the home for spring. I just feel it all around me. The sky has been blue, we keep getting warm days, and then we get cold snaps too. But I just feel the feeling of spring coming, and it's so wonderful. And so I couldn't wait to share with you my favorite ways to just very easily change out a few little things, update this, and a lot of these are actually free. So it's gonna be something that's really easy, and I'm just gonna go through each one of these with you, and it's just what I'm doing in my own home, and I think that you guys will absolutely love these, and I hope it'll just inspire you to just enjoy your space and get it ready for a new season. I can't wait. So make sure that you hit subscribe, give the video a big thumbs up if you are like me and you just get giddy. I can't even like wipe the smile off my face. I just get so giddy when springtime is here, and it's just so wonderful. So yeah, let's jump in. I definitely needed to put the coffee down because I just get so excited. I can't help myself. I've just been feeling it so much. And I know that here in Atlanta, we get spring pretty early, and the pear trees have already been in bloom and the red buds have been blooming, and there's just that sense that spring is here, and all the pollen, of course, being on all over all the cars and everything around us. That's all here too, but I don't even care. It just gets me excited. And so when it comes to that feeling, I want to do these things inside of my house that signal us. It just gives you that sense that the seasons have really changed over. And I used to put a lot of bunnies in for Easter, and I'd put lots of pinks and greens and things in my house. And then when I really kind of discovered my personal style, and we were living overseas, and a lot of those things that I used to use to signal the spring season was here, those things I used to do were no longer available to me. And so I learned how instead to really use these small little things to help my mind and my home to feel like it was transitioning into a new season. So the first thing that I like to do is I go through my house and I start minimizing things. During the winter, I feel like I'm really just looking for this sort of coziness. I like to almost like cocoon inside of my house. And it's just like layers and layers of things, you know, layers of outfits and layers in the home. And then when spring starts coming, I find myself just wanting to shed some layers, and I just go through my home and I just literally start minimizing my decor. I might take a couple pillows off of the sofa and reduce how many things are sitting on the coffee table. And that is free. And that's what I love, is that it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money to be able to do this. It's not always about buying something, but utilizing a lot of what you already have. And I think there's a good chance that a lot of these you're gonna already have. So yeah, so let's talk about the next one, because I am bursting at the seams to share this with you guys. So if you remember over the holidays, I discovered this company called AFLORAL, and they had these amazing garlands and wreaths and things that we were buying up like crazy, and everybody wanted all of them, and a lot of them sold out. Well, apparently you guys were so excited that AFLORAL actually reached out to us, and they wanted to be our video sponsor. So they are sponsoring today's video, and I am freaking out because I literally love their products. Guys, look at these blossoms. I mean, have you ever seen a faux floral look this real? I have never. And I've even said, I will never buy faux florals unless someone comes up with something that really just looks real. I have found it. I have found it. You guys, I still just cannot get my mind around the fact that these are not real. You have to literally be right up on top of them where you can see the very tiny little seam on there to even realize that they are not real. I've never seen a faux floral look this good. I never. And I've got a bunch to show you because this has just blown my mind. So they have beautiful vases, they have beautiful flowers, and I have updated almost every room of my house with the florals and the greenery that they have sent. It's an absolutely incredible thing to upgrade and update your greenery. So if you if you keep all the cypress and things and maybe things from the holidays in your house, your mind still thinks you're in a different season. And so this is such a simple and easy and inexpensive way to really create the feeling of spring in your home. And these are literally just the most beautiful thing I think I've ever seen. I'm just totally blown away by these. And the vases that they sell are incredible. So let me share with you a couple more of the ones that they have sent. AFLORAL also has vases like these. They have ones are more cylindrical. Look at this greenery. Look at that greenery. I'm gonna link each one of these items that I'm showing you down below so that you can go and get them, because I think that you guys are going to freak. Like truly, you're going to love these. But wait until you see the magnolias. Oh my gosh. I've never seen anything so realistic in my life. I'm literally just completely blown away. I've put these into my office and I have been enjoying them so much. The color, the feeling of them even. They've got like the feeling of a magnolia. They are just extraordinary. I mean, look at these blooms. This is happening, guys. This is unbelievable that is a faux branch. I know, I'm totally blown away, I know. AFLORAL sells all different types. So if you want something that's smaller, if you've got a smaller space, you could also go with something like this that fits into more of like a mid-size vase. So if you've got a bathroom area, I've got these in the kitchen right now, and they've got all kinds of options. So I've just got a few to show you today, but I would definitely check their entire website out. As I said, I'll leave them linked, but check out everything they've got, because these were just a few of my personal favorites. And I think it's nice because you can have the flowers, you can have the greenery, you can have something really big, and then you can have something that's a little bit more petite. Is this not one of the prettiest things that you've ever seen? They literally look just like the ones that I get from my garden. So if you want to get a jump start on spring, definitely look at the hydrangea that they offer, because I think that they just look so real. The color is just right. The shape is perfect. They even vary the size of the blooms. I think all those little details are what make them look so real. Whoever designed their stems really understood what the real versions of each of these really look like. And I think that's why they just look so. All right, and then finally, I have the Italian, is it called ruscus or ruscus? I don't know how you say that. These branches, you guys got a sneak peek when I gave you my bedroom tour. I was a bit naughty. I was so excited to pull these out and immediately started putting them all throughout my house. I put them into my bedroom, and I had enough that I could also make a second vase full of these and put them in the living room as well. And I just love the height. I love how real they look. I think that the color in them is so beautiful. And this literally looks like my branches. And people have been asking me nonstop. They're like, what kind of bush is that? Like, nobody's even thinking that they aren't real. And so I'm like, oh, you guys are gonna love this. AFLORAL has given me an absolutely amazing discount. So click my link down below and use my code Valentina20 to get $20 off your purchase of $100 or more. That is gonna take you really far. That's gonna get you a lot. So make sure you check that out down below. I'm gonna have all the details for you there. And I will also link up the individual different florals that I've shown you today. That way you can pick the exact ones that I have. One of the next easy ways to update your home for spring is to just simply switch out the pillows. You probably saw that coming, right? But when it comes to spring, how do you know what to do? Well, how do you know which things to put out? Well, I think a lot of stores, they kind of signal us, right? They show us some really great linens. We see the fabrics kind of lightening up. Lately for spring, I just cannot get enough of linen. I just absolutely love it. It's such an easy way to be able to update the living room, family rooms, your sofas and your side chairs. You can even add these to your bed, just switch out the pillows. I think linen is a great material. I also have this beautiful one that I showed you when I placed my Zara home order. So there are a lot of really affordable places where you can find beautiful linen pillows. It's not just about the material, it's also about the color and the texture. I think those are really important things. So I will leave a link for the Zara ones and the H&M ones. I have another set that I bought from Amazon, and I think these are really quick, easy, and affordable ways to just be able to update your spaces. Now, while you're busy updating the pillows, I think you should also update the blankets. This time of year, it's all about creating a lighter feeling. So I think having some lighter blankets out, that really helps signal your mind that a new season is here. I really love this one that I found on Amazon, but H&M, Zara, those places all have great options. So I will leave some links down below for some of my favorites, but I think you don't need such heavy blankets. I put the fur away this time of year, and I start bringing out, even this one, even though it does have some wool in it, it looks lighter, it feels lighter. And so as you kind of transition through seasons, if it's still cold where you are, you might wanna have something with some wool in it. And then there's lots of different options that you can still choose from for things that maybe are made of cotton and start to give you a little bit more of that sort of transition. You might transition faster into summer feelings if you are in a warmer place. But I will definitely leave links for these and all the items. This one is one of my favorites because it has such a great pattern in it. And it's just such a pretty piece, and it comes in several different colors, available on Amazon, and I just love it. All right, another easy update that you can make is to go around your house and take the covers off of some of your books and look and see if any of them have a linen cover. I really do this most of the year, but especially around this time, I think bringing linen in, whether it's through your pillows or through your books, is a really nice way to signal your mind that a new season is here. Linen is so light and airy, and so I think whether you put it on the pillow or you're using it on a book, it's this feeling and this sense that you're really lightening the fabric itself. It's airy. It has like little holes in it, right? Like it literally is almost see-through at times, and I think that's why linen is a material that we all just absolutely love for spring and summer. It's something that we all just go to. We gravitate towards it. We crave it. So if you want some books and you don't have any yet, I think Sunday Suppers is one that looks absolutely amazing in the kitchen. I think that color and I mean, honestly, the recipes inside of it are amazing too. But from a decor standpoint, this really just brings that sort of warmth and lightness to your kitchen. And so I love this one. I also have Live Beautiful by Athena Calderon. I think that this one also just looks amazing sitting on your coffee tables, on your bookshelves. This will look great on your nightstand, on your dresser. There's really almost nowhere that you would be able to put this that you wouldn't just get that sort of lightness. I think the color and the texture of the book is just stunning. I also have Rural Retreats, and I just really love this one. You could take the stack of 3 and put them together if you want to. This one is a bigger book, but it's still really affordable. It's got the linen binding on it like this. And then I think this one also is a good option because you could also open this one up and go to some of the pages that have that spring kind of lighter feeling to them. So it's got that sort of rusticness that I think a lot of us crave around this time. And we just kind of want that sort of, we still want to feel cocooned and have homes to feel approachable, but then we want like this sort of like roughness and the textures. And I don't know why we are like that, but it just seems like it's unavoidable. We just don't want evergreen in spring. We just want something else. And so I think that this book is just such a perfect one. And just like the other ones, you're able to put on your nightstand, on your dresser. They're just really great books, and you'll have lots of options as to whether you want to have it open or you want to have it closed. And I think that that's a really great way to very easily update your home and to make it feel more like spring. Speaking of texture, one of the other things that I do is that I go around the house and I start switching up my accessories. We talked about the fact that we just start reducing them, right? So you don't need a lot of stuff. Maybe a couple books, maybe a lamp that's got a little bit more of a rustic feeling to it, and maybe a couple things like a planter like this are really great options to being able to create that sort of warmth and texture that we just, again, I can't really explain it. It's just what we want. And so I love to switch out the accessories to lighten the color of them. I still personally like to have a lot of black in my home. So I will mix those things with maybe a rustic wood bowl or something like this that just still has that feeling of nature. It's not that you have to lighten everything. You can, and you could go for a really, really light look, which is very much what I've done in my bedroom. But I think that adding those sort of rustic elements in your accessories will make a big difference. So you can also switch out your vases, and rather than maybe something really shiny and glamorous like we were using over the holidays, now it's time for something that just has that sort of warmth and that tactile feeling that something like this has. So I will leave a link for my favorite vases and planters and things that I'm using, and just some small accessories that are really affordable. It doesn't have to be outrageously expensive. And that's what we're trying to do, is find those easy, simple, and budget-friendly ways to be able to upgrade your home. And I think that these items are perfect for that. But finally, you knew that we weren't gonna be talking about a new season without a candle. There's literally no way that you could possibly switch seasons and not switch out the candle. Switch up your fragrance just in general. I don't know why, but our bodies just seem to crave, I don't know about you, but literally all I wanted to eat lately is salad. I'm just obsessed. I just want to eat salad all the time. It's just, I crave it. And I feel like our bodies just sort of, they want to intuitively eat what's in season, right? And so I think intuitively, we just want a new candle. It really does make a big difference in your home. It really is one of the easiest and most affordable ways to really get a spring vibe in your home. If you keep trying to burn the Christmas ones, I was trying to burn one of mine a few weeks ago, and I was like, it just seems wrong. It just feels weird and just off. It just, the house just felt off as I was trying to do that. So instead, I ordered a couple new candles for spring, and these are the ones I have been burning in my home, and you just sense it. It's just like, oh, the house, it just smells so good. It feels appropriate for the trees to be blooming, right? If you're trying to burn something for the holidays, you just expect to look out, and I know some of you still get snow in the spring, but for me, I want to rush spring. I want to bring it here as quickly as possible. And the easiest way to do that is with a candle. So this is one I showed you in one of my recent videos. If you didn't see us going shopping for spring decor, I highly recommend checking out that video. You can always go back and watch past videos on our channel. We have some beautiful playlists that you can check out, whether it's interior design, shop with me, our IKEA playlist. We have a lot of playlists that you're able to check out and just go and binge watch them. You can just leave them playing in the house. This one is from, okay, I'll hold my finger over the glass. It has a glass container inside of it with the wicker. This is from Porch View Home, and this is their screen porch. These are made in the US, they're hand poured, and I just cannot even begin to tell you how good this smells. First of all, the name, I mean, screen porch, like, they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing when they named it this. It just smells like what you want your screen porch to smell like. It's like, I think it must have some gardenia, maybe some honeysuckle. It just smells like spring. It is just absolutely amazing. I think that you guys will love it. So I've got this one that's been burning. I also have number 53 from Candlefish. This one definitely has some honeysuckle in it. I just adore it. I really love this one. I'll leave a couple of the ones that I like right now from Candlefish. These are also made in the USA, hand poured in Charleston, and you guys know, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm a fanatic about these. I think that they are absolutely amazing, and all of these burn slowly, which I think is really important, so you really feel like you get your use out of them, and a little goes a long way, which I think is really good too. Those are the things I'm looking for in a candle, and so yeah, I think that you guys will absolutely love that as well. And then finally, I got the Apotec. I've had others of these candles, and I love them, but I never had ordered the lavender. This smells just absolutely amazing. It's not just lavender. It's got like almost like a woodsy lavender scent to it. I can't even begin to tell you how good this smells. I've had it in the bathroom, and every time I go into the bathroom, like my bedroom and bathroom kind of open up to each other, and that whole area just smells so good. And this is what it's doing that. It just makes it just smell so fresh and light, and you just sense the florals around you. And yeah, I would say actually normally I'm not a very big floral candle person. You guys will probably know that if you've watched many of my videos. I don't usually recommend a lot of florals, but these are so well done. They don't have that weird synthetic smell to them. It's not like overly sweet. They've mixed them in the way that makes them feel a little, like just very raw and natural. Like you would swear this is if you go out and stick your face in the lavender and near the dirt, like that's what this smells like. That's why I love it. One of the other changes is I always like to just switch up which coffee mug I'm using. It's just these little things. It's the little things, right? The switching out the linens on the table, using your white dishes, and just starting to really lighten things and just create this feeling of airiness in your home. I think those things really just help us to be able to very easily and affordably create a spring update in our homes. So I hope we left you feeling super inspired. Do not forget to look down below and get my code. $20 off at AFLORAL off of a $100 purchase is such a big deal. It's gonna save you a ton, and you guys are gonna freak over this stuff. I think I am actually gonna use my own code and send a bouquet of magnolias to my mom. I think that she would absolutely love that, and she just has to have those. So I think I'm gonna use my own code, so try to beat me to it. Because I keep buying all their stuff up. It's absolutely incredible. So yeah, make sure you check that out, and I will leave the links for the other items that I've shown you in today's video down below if you're looking for them. But I hope you'll hit subscribe if you haven't hit subscribe already. If this is your first video that you've watched on our channel, it's always fun because a lot of times you guys write in the comments that this is your first time checking out our channel. We just have a lot of fun here. We're all a bunch of interior enthusiasts. We talk about all different styles, and I'm just crazy enough to paint my room beige just to see if we like it. Or use lime wash in my bathroom to see what we think of this new trend. So we just have a lot of fun. Do a lot of interior design, changing rooms, and just hanging out together, and just having other friends who just really enjoy this. And I think for me, what's been so cool is that getting to know you guys, I'm like, we are each other's people. And I think we all need that. So it's pretty cool that we found it here on YouTube. So cheers, you guys. I hope that you'll have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.